Hey ladies, what's going on? So I wanted to make this video to let you guys know where I am with my cycle and what's been going on with me. So on October, I believe it was not October, on January 28th, the doctor prescribed progesterone for me. So I was supposed to take progesterone for 10 days. On January 10th was cycle day 1. Okay, so my cycle was on for 12 days, right? So I'm like, okay. So that was that. I chilled out or whatever. So around right now, where I am right now, I'm on cycle day 39. So what happened? Okay. So Amari's birthday came, and then his anniversary. So that night on February 3rd, I was feeling a little, lower back pain. My boobs was a little sore and whatever. So I'm like, this feels kind of weird. So I'm thinking, like, ain't no way these could be pregnancy symptoms, because I almost took a whole box of OPKs and I did not get not one positive OPK from the digital clear blue, not one smiley face. But I was using some strip tests from Target, and the strip test was showing, but like those are like really confusing. Like, why is another line showing up if it's not positive? I don't know. So those was throwing me off, but I did not get not one smiley face through this whole ordeal. So on back to February 3rd, so I'm sitting there, so I'm like, oh, my back is hurting, whatever. So Frankie goes to work, and I get in the bed and I watch a TV. So my back was really hurting. I said, well, maybe because I'm always laying on my right side, let me turn on my left. So I turned on my left and went to sleep. So like around 2:30 in the morning, I wake up to excruciating pain. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I sit up and I'm like, oh my God, is it my kidneys that's hurting? Like, what the hell is going on? So I goes to the bathroom. I gets up out of the bed, number one. It feels like my uterus was gonna fall out. I mean, it was just so much pressure, and I'm like, yo, this is like really backwards. I had a damn near 8-pound baby in me and didn't even feel this much pressure. Like, what the hell is going on? So I was just like, maybe, and I felt pressure, when I was peeing. So I was like, maybe I just need some more water. So I went, I got some water. I got back in the bed. Now, I am like in pain. It's not like really, really, really bad, but it's hurting. So, and I have a really high threshold for pain. So it's just like when something really hurts, it really hurts. So I get back in the bed and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I fall back to sleep. Mind you, I'm in pain, but I'm like, well, maybe I'm just overreacting. Let me just lay down. So I woke back up, and the water that I drank, it was time for me to pee again. Goes to the bathroom. And I noticed I was peeing a lot too. And I'm like, okay, why am I going to the bathroom so much? So I'm like, I wonder if I'm pregnant. Took a pregnancy test, which I knew it wasn't, because I didn't have a positive OPK throughout the whole January. So I was just like, what this would be, the immaculate conception, like, so negative pregnancy test. So I'm like, okay, what's the problem then? If I'm peeing so much, my back hurt, my chest is sore, what's going on? So I go to the bathroom, and it was just like, I felt like pressure, and it was uncomfortable. It didn't feel like a UTI or anything. So I'm like, okay, that's not it. So what the hell is going on? So I get back in the bed and I call Frankie at work, and I'm like, I'm in a whole bunch of pain. So he said, why don't you just go to the hospital? I'm like, I can't drive like this. I'm in that much pain. And it was just like I started becoming washed down and sweat. I got a fever all of a sudden. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to die. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm over exaggerating. So I call my mother because I'm like, Dad, is it my kidneys acting up or is it my gallbladder? I don't know. I don't have issues with my body. So it's just like everything was happening at one time was driving me insane. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, when you got your gallbladder taken out, what pain was you feeling? So, oh, you know, I don't remember, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, well, what you feel like? And I'm telling her everything. She's like, baby, you got to go to the hospital. I'm like, Ma, I can't drive because I'm in so much pain. So I get off the phone with her. So Frankie comes home. We go to the hospital. We get there. And it takes me in the back. And they do like extensive amounts of tests. Come to find out, I had a cyst that ruptured. Now, whoever says it doesn't hurt is a lie. Is a lie is a lie. Yo, I thought something was really wrong. So they did a CAT scan. I just seen something really weird. And I'm not gonna act on it right now. Ooh, because I'm in this house by myself. So yeah. So what happened? Okay, get your thoughts together. So they did a CAT scan, they did ultrasounds, they just found like free fluid inside. Wasn't no blood. And one thing I knew that kind of made me think it probably was a cyst, because when I woke up, I had like, my underwear was wet. And I'm like, all right, I know I didn't pee on myself. So what is this? So I smelled my underwear and it just smelled like fluid. It didn't have any smell to it. They were, you know. So I'm like, what the hell is this? So I told the nurse when I was at the hospital or whatever. And she was just like, oh, okay, that's probably with some of the fluid. And plus I was a little bit bloated or whatever. So anyway, cyst ruptured. I was in the hospital from Wednesday to Friday on IV antibiotics, and I got poked so many times for blood work. My arms is finally healing. I was looking like a junkie. So yes, so after I got out the hospital on February 6th, I was on oral antibiotics, and yeah, so I came home and was just on oral antibiotics. Now here I am. They're talking about that I have a larger cyst on my left ovary and a smaller one on my right one now. I'm like, where's these cysts coming from? I never had this crap before. So, you know, they said they're going to keep an eye on the cyst or whatever. So right now, we are at cycle day 39. And I'm going to take the Vitex. Today is day 1. I took 2 capsules, which is the chasteberry extract, 225 milligrams. I took 2 of these pills this morning, like around 8:30. I am also gonna start these tomorrow, Geritol. So, and I also bought me prenatal vitamins, but I'm not gonna take this until, you know, it's time. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the Geritol and I'm gonna buy a folic acid vitamin to take. And also see, when people take these 2 together, I've done some research too, and they said they take like baby aspirin, like 81 milligram aspirin. So I don't know. And another thing I wanted to discuss with you ladies, I'm just looking like so forward to a cycle, to it's just like I'm ready for a baby now. Like, I feel as though I'm in a better place. You know, I gave my body a year to rest and relax or whatever. I wasn't trying for a whole year. Now I'm ready to start trying, and I'm ready. Now it's just to get my cycle going and to get everything else going. And I also wanted to show you guys this. Now, I don't know. I believe I was already pregnant with Omari before I even knew. And prior to that, I ended up ordering this tea. Now, I only drank 3 cups of this tea. It's called fertility. And yeah, I noticed, I ended up looking in the cabinet, and ooh, and it has Vitex in here. It has Vitex, chaseberry Vitex. It has red raspberry leaf, green tea, lady mantle, and nettle leaf, and peppermint leaf. All this stuff is right here. So I was like, I wonder if this is from my last menstrual cycle. I was already pregnant and didn't know it, but I'm not sure if this helped me. But how could this help me if I was already pregnant? Only drank 3 cups. And me and Frankie always talk about this. Was it the tea or was it us? We don't know. So yeah, I don't know if this helped me, but this is something to look into because it's a lot of, I read a lot of good things. The only bad thing about this that I read, and I don't know why my cycle is jacked up now. They said if you have a normal cycle, don't take this. And I can't see how 3 cups would jack up my cycle, right? But who knows? So yeah, that's where I stand right now, ladies. Yeah, so it's been a lot going on, and I am on cycle day 39. Yeah. So where are you guys at with your cycle, and how's everything going? And if you have any suggestions, I would gladly take them. Right now, I'm just waiting for my water to boil so I can make me some turmeric tea. And I'm drinking my green juice. This is really, really good. I made a good batch. So I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. So like I said, Vitex, Geritol, I heard does wonders, ladies. And I'm going to do some more research about the 81 milligram baby aspirin. And also look into this. Fertility. I think I got it from pregnancytest.com. I don't remember. So, you have any questions, leave them below. You have any suggestions, leave them below. And thank you so much for watching and your time. And I'll talk to you guys later.